loves, it's Aura. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new video. We are doing something a little different here today. This video is going to be part of a collab. So the lovely Ivory DM13 asked me a few weeks ago. They sent me a DM on Twitter and they were like, hey, do you want to be a part of this Christmas collab? And I was like, heck yeah, I want to be part of a collab. And the premise behind the collab is that everyone chose a lot and it is going to be a Christmas save file. And I have never worked on a save file before, so this was super exciting for me. So I hopped in, I was super excited about it, and I joined about 50 other people to be a part of this collab. So their names are going to be up on the screen right now. Take a look, go follow them on Twitter, go follow them on all their socials. They are all so awesome. I've seen a lot of their creations and they are so talented. So I was really excited to be a part of this collab. Part of this video is going to be missing. So if you notice in the beginning, you did not see me build the house. And then part of the furnishing is also missing. So this is what happened. I got a new SSD because I was like, heck yeah, I want my games to boot up quicker. That's awesome. And I spent like 3 days working on it, trying to get it to work. And eventually I was like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot sit here and fiddle with it just to wipe my computer again. And so I took it to the shop. And I thought I had backed up everything that I needed to back up, but I didn't. So not only did part of my video get corrupted from trying to pull it from my external hard drive, but I lost my build and I was devastated. So the final build looks a little different than it does now. I try to put everything in there like I had it before, but it does look a little different because I had to redo it. So I wanted to make a video. I was already filming. I wasn't going to let part of my corrupted film get the better of me. So here is the video. And for scheduling purposes, I am going to tell you what's going to be coming out. So next week I have another collab that will be dropping on Christmas Eve. So that is Thursday the 24th. I have another collab that I am going to start working on now. And then the next week I'm going to be restarting my A Haunted history. So Simosaurus X, I was on her stream and she was like, hey, I really love your haunted history videos. Can you please continue them? I really enjoy learning about it. And I was going to keep it for October, but I really enjoy learning about the haunted history of places. So I was like, sure, you know, maybe not every video is going to be haunted. Like I may continue to do my medieval because I really enjoy learning about medieval builds and stuff. But I want to start bringing those back as well. So the week after, I'm going to be doing a haunted build, and I already have the script written up for that because I was so excited to get back into that. So that is the timeline for the next 2 weeks. So collab next week, which is Christmas Eve themed, and then the week after it's going to be a haunted history. So I'm really excited for both of those. And for this build, I guess I should talk about this build, right? I wanted to do a Christmas tree farm. So it's going to be like an old Scandinavian style Christmas tree farm where there are some modern upgrades, but it's kind of more cozy, like grandma's house type of smelling like gingerbread type of house, you know, like, so I think I was able to portray that pretty good, you know. Wood sidings, got some wooden floors, and I really enjoyed how this turned out. I was not happy to have to redo it, but I really enjoy how this build turned out. I used a lot of tulle and I learned a lot about tulle, especially putting those decorative pieces up on the roof. That was pretty fun and I learned a lot from that. Stuff that I should have already known. Lots of time-saving techniques that I should have already known, but here we are. All right, so I'm actually going to do a Q&A. I was meaning to do this for the collab that I did with Hip Hip Renee weeks ago, but my game kept crashing when I was doing that build, so I decided not to film me building the Jonestown compound. So I did save those questions, and I will answer them now because I don't want to like, hey, give me questions for a Q&A, and then never actually answer them. Like, that's not a good move. So the first question is from Pug Owned over on Twitter. Go follow her. She is amazing. And she asked, who's your favorite Sims character? And this was kind of hard to answer Because, you know, I really like Bella Goth, but I didn't just want to be like, oh, it's Bella Goth, like the main character, you know. But I do like Bella Goth. I think that she has had a pretty cool story arc. I find that Sims 4 Bella Goth is pretty tame, but I do like Bella Goth. So I'm gonna have to go with Bella Goth. That, yeah. Final answer, putting that one in. My next two questions are from Tweet Mika, and they are also awesome. Over on Twitter, go follow them. And they asked what my favorite mod is. So for gameplay, I really like Kawaii Stacy's mods. I think that it adds a lot of depth to the game. For building, I'm gonna have to say Tool. I have fallen in love with Tool. I also really like MCC Command Center for gameplay and building, because it's so helpful to be able to change my weather and the time when I'm building, and also just change everything for gameplay. So I don't really have like a favorite, but MCC for both gameplay and building, Tool for strictly building, and Kawaii Stacy's like Slice of Life for gameplay. And their second question is, what specific memory of The Sims do I hold dear? And it's so hard to answer because The Sims has been such a staple of my life for the past 20 years. Like every single game from the franchise has helped me through something pretty traumatic. So it's just the game itself is something that I hold dear. Like not necessarily a memory, but just the memory of playing the game. Like The Sims 1 helped me through my parents' divorce. The Sims 2 helped me through a lot of bullying that I was having. The Sims 3 helped me through an abusive relationship and a messy divorce. And then The Sims 4 has helped me through a lot of mental health struggles that I've had. So all of them, like just playing the game themselves, is something that I hold really, really dear. My next three questions are from Hip Hip Renee, and she is absolutely amazing. I love her so much. Please go follow her over on Twitter. And she asked, what are my favorite games besides The Sims? And right now I am absolutely addicted to Phasmophobia. 100% addicted to Phasmophobia. I also really like City Skylines, Crusader Kings 3. I like Planet Zoo. So simulation and building games I really like. Phasmophobia is that one-off. I usually don't play horror games, but I love it. And she also asked, who are my favorite Sims creators and why? I really like Hip Hip Renee. I really like Pug Owned. I like Hip Hip Renee for her true crime. I love true crime. And I absolutely adore Pug Owned's builds and pets. They are so creative and so detailed, and I love them so much. And I'm also a really big fan of Girl with the Plum Bob Tattoo because she has amazing Let's Plays. I really, really enjoy watching her Let's Plays. Renee also asked what my favorite movie is, and I feel kind of stupid for saying this, but I don't know. I do not know what my favorite movie is. I honestly haven't watched many movies. Like, of course, I like the Marvel movies. I like going to the movies, but not frequently. But I don't really have one. Does anyone else not have a favorite movie? Or what is your favorite movie? Let me know down below. PWY Real over on Twitter asked, if The Sims didn't exist, would I still make content? And I'm not sure. Like, I want to say yes, I would just find another game to make content with because I love it so much. But honestly, Sims creators made me want to get into making content. Like Plumbella and Simosaurus X, I saw their videos and I was like, yes, I want to make content. So I really don't know. Maybe? I don't know. My dream expansion pack would have to be a medieval pack. I would flip my shit if they gave me a medieval pack. I would love it so incredibly much. And they also asked what my favorite Disney movie is, and I would say The Little Mermaid. It has always been my favorite Disney movie, but the older I get, the more I hate Ariel. So I really don't know. Probably Pocahontas. I really like Pocahontas, so maybe like half and half The Little Mermaid and Pocahontas. I really like them both. Alright, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one. Bye, loves.